Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to the Crypto Billy Bear channel where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. Now, there's a lot of back and forth. Should you anchor, should you not anchor? Should you anchor, should you not anchor? I'm going to be very clear with you. Please, I do not give financial advice. I'm not 100% sure what's the safest. All I can just say that the WebAuth wallet, to me, seems like it's going to be used worldwide on the web. So I would have to say I would think that it's safe. Again, but these are the things that you have to do, okay? And I'm out here because somebody kept asking me, should I anchor, should I anchor? And I said, I don't know if you should. So they went about it to go anchor. And then they came back to me stating that they somehow erased the email that they got with the certificate. So now he has a problem. Now he don't have his recovery keys now. He only has the 6 words or whatever. He never wrote it down. He didn't even get a chance to print it or anything like that. So, this is why in the space, Marshall had said, you should be advanced. You should know, you should be an IT guy, like a techie guy, to know what you're doing. Because now you lost his certificate, I don't think he can recover his keys. And he moved his coins over to the account. No. I don't know. I forgot what it said. Something about he had deleted the email or whatever, and he's trying to find a particular certificate. Again, I'm not a techie guy. I'm just trying to point out to you that this shit can really leave you stuck in the dirt if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. All I would say is, if you're going to choose to anchor, if you want to anchor, just make sure you know what you're doing. Okay. Just please make sure you know what you're doing, and please stop asking me if you guys should anchor or not. I'm not here to tell you what you guys should do. And I'm not a techie guy, and I'm not going to be the one to get caught up and have you guys come at me like, yo, you said this. No. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll tell you how I feel, but I'm not going to tell you that that's what you need to do. All right? Already somebody has lost their certificate. They can't get their certificate. Now they're bugging out. All right? I guess if he ever wants to recover his keys again, he can't do that. So, this is the shit that can happen. If I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Marshall had said once you KYC with WebAuth and you do the face, you don't have to worry about losing your keys because your biometrics are already in the system. So, I don't know if it's the same thing as the anchoring thing. I don't know. Again, that's why I'm not a techie guy. I'm only really coming on here because somebody came back to me and was screaming about they deleted the email, they can't get the keys. How do you get the keys back? I said, I have no fucking idea. Sorry, I cannot help you. So, again, I'm going to tell all you people out there, if you're going to choose to move off the WebAuth or Anchor or whatever, please make sure you know what you're doing, and please make sure that what you're doing is secured multiple times. That's all I can really tell you. Sorry to that person out there. I feel for you. But again, this is why, and I know probably people are upset maybe at the team over there, but in my eyes, they're not here. It could get sticky. You know what I mean? Oh, you should do this, that. That's for advanced people. If you think about it, it's a no fucking brainer. If they're going to be a bank, then there's going to be centralization. Bottom fucking line. But there'll probably be a section where some parts will be decentralized and centralized. You're going to probably have a chain that has privacy for the banks and then the public chain for the people. There's been like this. There's nothing changed. There's nothing being sneaky about it. If you don't want to be into the centralized system, into that banking system, because that's what we all were trying to pull out from the banking system and away from that. If you don't like what they're doing there, then pull out into a DeFi section. Okay? But just remember that you're getting into a bank, so they're going to be following bank rules. So most likely, a lot of things will be centralized. You know, and the only reason why you should worry about centralization if you got a mouth on you, because they do have what they call, the web people call it, web auth people call it, I think, POP score. POP score is your social credit score. They won't tell you that because they probably have a contract that they can't tell you, but you keep speaking out here about certain things, your POP score won't be too high. And who knows how high you need your POP score to be in order to function in the ecosystem. So that being said, peace and love to everybody. Shout out to New Titan 888. Shout out to Crypto Rick. Shout out to Crypto Starship and Professor Frank. You guys really been on the toes and been working around the clock. And I just want to thank you for your hard work and your efforts. And anyway, so watch what you say. If you live in a straight life, stay off of social media. You ain't got no marks against your name. Living in a centralized place, not that bad. You really only got to worry about it if you're doing shady shit. You know what I mean? If you're trying to hide shit or do something sneaky or whatever, or then most likely, like the banks do, they put a pause on you. But if you live in a straight arrow life and no problem and everything out in the open and not being or trying to be sneaky about it or hide things, the more things you have out in the open, most likely the more smoother things will work for you. That's how I feel. Not saying I'm right. That's how I feel. So, the outside people can trust you more the more information you put out there, And I ain't trying to do anything, you know what I mean? I ain't got that much money. I'm not a billionaire, millionaire. I mean, I got my own little chump change. I work week to week. I live check by check, and I try to put in whatever I can into the crypto space. You don't see me doing videos on freaking bikinis with palm trees behind me or driving a jet ski with a tag named Libra. Anyway, that's really about it. I'm just mumbling right now. This was just to please make sure you know what you're doing if you're going to do something like that, anchoring wallet, okay? For the people, I have no idea. I always like to cover my ass. I don't know. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of anchoring and a little bit of not anchoring. Just so I have all the dogs in the fight, like Crypto Starship says. You create an account with nothing attached to it, and then you create another account with the web auth and the anchor attached to it. And that's really about it, guys. So thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing. And please be safe out here, because the water is boiling. The kettle's about to whistle. The kettle's about to whistle. Let's fucking go. And if you like what you see, if you enjoy what you're seeing, send a little love at I Told You So WebAuth Wallet. Thank you so much, guys. Billy Bear out.